Hey out there. So listen, this isn't going to be a long-winded video. It's going to be 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I'm inside a house in Union Beach, New Jersey. Here's interesting. Real estate's always interesting to me, but this is an interesting one. This house was listed with a realtor, I guess about a year and a half ago, never sold. I don't know how long it was listed, 6 months or a year. Then the owner started selling it himself, for sale by owner, as FISBO. I called him about 6 months ago. He wanted $275,000. I'm pretty easy to deal with, and when I'm making first impressions, I'm even better. So, make a long story short, he told me that he liked me, or I forget how he worded it, but he was not taking less than $275,000 for his house. It's now listed with a realtor for $250,000. So I don't know what I was missing there or what he wasn't telling me, but he told me his bags were packed and him and his family were moving down to Florida. I imagine he might have forgot to tell me that he wasn't paying his mortgage or something like that. I'm not mocking him, I'm just saying that people get into a bind, get behind with mortgage payments, and then you start panicking. And you don't have to. I can make a whole video about how long you could be in a house without making a mortgage payment. Anyway, I'm gonna make a long story short. This house is now on the market for $250,000 here in Union Beach. I spoke to Rose earlier, who's married to Tom. I gave her a little insight of on how I look at houses and how I would have to buy them at a price point in order to make a profit on the houses. And so I want to just give you a little tour of this house. And as I go along, I'll tell you my thought process. So this is the living area. So I would imagine that this is the dining room and kitchen area. And it needs a complete rehab, as you can see with that kitchen. And I'm not sure if they were using this as a family room. They probably were, because there was no closet. Then you go down this hallway. Then yes, it needs a complete rehab. You have a half bath over here with the washer and the dryer. I mean, just off the top of my head, and again, I'm just taking this right off the top of my head, I'd probably make this into a full bath. I don't think the plumbing would be that big of a deal to pull in a tub and a shower over here. You see that door there? That leads to this bedroom, which is the master bedroom. It's a nice sized bedroom. Can't really see in there. There's no overhead light. That's another bedroom. And this is the third bedroom. And that's another door to go outside. I'm back in the kitchen. You got this is the only full bath that you have in the house. You got a little, looks like they had a freezer over here. And you know what I might do is I might put the washer and the dryer over here, take it out of that other full bath, or that other half bath, and make that into a full bath. This is the up close and personal kitchen. That's shooting towards the front of the house. It has this drop ceiling in here. I don't know what's up there. And then you got this nice little room back here. Nice big like family room, I guess. So that's this house in a nutshell. Hey, before I say any more though, this is always interesting to me to come into somebody's house, and I'm not being disrespectful, but to see how people live, what houses look like, what I would do to them as far as a flip or renovations. It's always interesting. I love doing this stuff. So let me run a couple quick numbers just so you can see my train of thought. So they want $250,000 for this house. I'm very familiar with Union Beach, Keyport, Hazlet, most of Monmouth County. What could this house sell for? I mean, this is a hot market. Do you want to flip this house and put it back out into the market? My goal would be to rent this house out. It's a great little rental. It would still need a complete rehab. I have a house 2 streets over from this one. It's not in a flood zone. So let's say the ARV after repair value on this house would be, I don't know, $375. What would the renovation cost be on this? It needs a complete renovation. And I would get my man, Tom, the contractor, to verify these numbers, but you'd have to put some modest fixtures and stuff in here and call it a day at, I don't know, maybe $75,000? Renovate the whole place? I didn't even show you the exterior. So does that make sense? $250, $375 you're going to put in, sell it for $380. You got a bunch of closing costs. You got commissions coming in and out, and now you can't do it for that. What kind of an offer would I put in? Well, that'll be for the next video when I talk to Rose to put the offer in.